baseball and a bat in his hand. Daddy had him swinging from the time he could stand. Out in the sandlot, he was king at the plate. He kept his eye on the ball and sealed the pitcher's fate. And every time he'd stand on deck, you'd hear him say, load up the bases, fire up the crowd, let's clear out the dugout. We're gonna get real loud, just throw me a fastball, smoke from the mound. We're gonna end this thing in just one swing. I'm gonna knock one down. Dad's in the stands. He traded in the sandlot for $1 million fans. Got his face on the big screen and his stats on the card. And every time he's up at bat, the ball leaves the yard. But in his heart, it's still the same. Man, he loves this game. He says, load up the bases, fire up the crowd, let's clear out the dugout. We're gonna get real loud, just throw me a fastball, smoke from the mound. We're gonna end this thing in just one swing. I'm gonna knock one down. I'm gonna knock one out. Give me a game underneath the lights. Give me the roar of the fans. Give me the sound of the big bat swinging. Give me a ring on my hand. Give me a game underneath the lights. Give me the roar of the fans. Give me the sound of the big bat swinging. Best of the best in the land. Give me a game underneath the lights. Give me the roar of the fans. Give me the sound of the big bat swinging. Give me a ring on my hand. Give me a game underneath the lights. Give me the roar of the fans. Give me the sound of the big bat swinging. Best of the best in the land. Just throw me a fastball, smoke from the mound. We're gonna end this thing in just one swing. I'm gonna knock one down. I'm gonna knock one
I'm standing here looking through the fence. My boy's at bat, this game's too tense. The score is tied with the runner on third. My stomach aches and my vision is blurred. So I close my eyes, it's time to pray. I wonder if the man upstairs is watching the day. It helps my little boy be miraculous. Baseball makes me so religious. Just one hit away from winning this game. He's got 2 strikes, so the ump proclaims. I look around and I see more heads bowed. With all this praying, he's sure to make me proud. So I close my eyes, it's time to pray. I wonder if the man upstairs is watching the day. It helps my little boy be miraculous. Baseball makes me so religious. Here comes the pitch, it's on its way. My little boy swings and hits it far away. He hits it real low, he hits it a ton, right into the mitt. of another dad's son. 'Cause he closed his eyes and said a prayer and asked a favor from the man upstairs to help his little boy be miraculous. Baseball makes us so religious, so I close my eyes. It's time to pray. I wonder if the man upstairs is watching today and helps my little boy be miraculous. Baseball makes me so religious.
Is there any one of us who doesn't still know the place where we first learned to play the game? First was a tree, second was the swings, and third was the fence where we played. Every batter was the catcher, pitcher's hand and you're out, and the only kid to hit it past the sand was a boy named Buddy who lived across the stream. The little league coach was his old man. Bud could hit that ball down the stony hill from the left or the right side of the plate. The fastball he threw and the curve he could drop back the best of us all clean away. We all put on years and that field got too small for the girls and the music and the cars. Archie bought a street rod, Beanie married Steph, and Randy P and I, we bought guitars. Bud would call and we'd put all of that away, grab our gloves and head down Wombat Park. 'Cause Brian got the Ludwigs and the Painters to play, and we would quit till it just got too dark. Derrick and Ruth, Hank, Aaron and Cal got their start much like us in a place where first was a tree, second was the swings, third was the fence where we played. Lost his hair, John Robert lost his way, Whitey the Lord called you home. Most of us now are 50-some and gray, and the only one still thin's Mr. Bones.
What happened?
They and him and the fire over the damn mountain.
Just as hard, but we lose. Well, our kids tries hard not to laugh when they win, but we try not to bleed, break, or bruise. Some things do, but most things never change, like friendships forged in a game. When first was a tree, second was the swings, third was the fence where we played.
Here we go, Luke, we said it! Say it again, let's go. Here we go, Luke! Here we go, run!
We'd like to congratulate some of our Bobcats on their victory and wish them well in the South, in the state championship. We wish them safe traveling home and a good night.
That is 330 feet to right field, and it barely got in the right field foul pole. Umpire running down from first base made sure that it got inside the foul pole, and it did. Bradley Smith hits a fastball out of the ballpark. Dillon lifts one into right field. The right fielder lost it in the sun. The ball bounces up. Austin Watts is going to come all the way around. And Connor Barron comes in, slides in safe. Dylan Anglin ends up with a fly ball double. And Luke's going to lift one over the third baseman's head. Luke's looking to go to second. And Luke is safe on a nice slide there into second. Line shot. Connor Barron catches it on one hop. Over to Bradley Smith, who's back to Lowry for a 6-4-3 double play. Ball is hit easily into the shortstop's hands. Connor steps on second. That is an unassisted 6-3 double play. Pennington's pumped coming off the field. He eases one down to Connor Barron, who steps on second. That will be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Great pitch there by Pennington to get in on his hands. We'll record that as the fielder's choice. Unassisted 6 down at second base for Mooreville in the bottom of the second. No runs on no hits, no errors. Only 9 pitches by Pennington. He finishes the game with 78 pitches. That is a great outing by Brandon Pennington. So here today, the first game of the 3A State Championship Series. Your Summerall Bobcats beat the Mooreville Troopers 6-2.
Smith Wills Stadium, the site of this showdown between the 3-time defending champion Summerall Bobcats and Mooreville. First inning, Cats already enjoying a 1-run lead when Dylan Anglin pops one up to right. Boy, that sun was a beast today. Got lost in it, actually. 2 runs come around Summerall with a 3-0 advantage. And the Cats pretty excited to get a jump on this one early. Next batter, same result. Up steps Southern Miss signee Luke Lowry. He goes the opposite way, drops one into left. That's an RBI for Lowry. He ends up at second. Summerall with a 4-0 lead after the first inning. Brandon Pennington pitched a complete game for Summerall tonight. Allowed just 4 hits. Struck out a few as well. Bobcats beat Mooreville 6-2.
Scoring 4 in the first inning was huge for us. Bradley Smith starts off with a leadoff home run, and Austin gets a hit, and we kind of built from there. Gives our guy a little breathing room on the mound. He's able to kind of relax a little bit more, and of course we knew that they were going to compete and try to scratch for runs, and they did. But getting 4 and then getting a little cushion early was very big for our guys.
Summerall can clinch the crown with a win in Game 2, set for Thursday night at 7 o'clock at Trustmark Park.
Yeah, it was a great game by Brandon. He's been solid for us all year. Had limited pitches to under 80. Ran into a little bit of trouble there in the middle innings, but really after the home run, he was lights out and then played a tremendous job. Our defense did a tremendous job, and it was big early on. Bradley getting us going with the solo homer, and Austin following up with a hit and a walk, and then Dylan puts off. He makes a tough play on the right fielder. To score those 4 runs early was big. Luke has himself all year. We expect him tonight. He's a big game pitcher. We expect him to step it up and have a great game for us. And looking forward to seeing him out there tonight for us in Game 2. Lee, it's as you said, it is a beautiful, beautiful stadium. Our guys look forward to coming here with a lot of anticipation. Ever since, we won it back in 2008 and coming back. And it was a little different at Smith Wills the other night. It was a nice stadium, a nice field, and it was great as far as state championship game. But this sets it apart. You got a tremendous minor league facility, one of the best in the country. Mississippi Braves play in. We're thankful that we can play the games here. I know the MHSAA is as well. The crowds have always been good. We know we'll have a great crowd tonight. Our guys love playing here. We've had a lot of success here, and hopefully that'll carry over tonight.
As I mentioned, they came in hitting .370 on the year from the plate. And they, according to my figures, have scored 334 runs this year. There's one laced to the left side. It's going to get a run. 1 run will score. And the Bobcats are on the scoreboard 1-0. So Anglin does his job. Austin Knight scores from second. On the play, Connor Barron goes to second.
Makes it even.
There's a base hit, slapped down the third baseline. That's going to get in there for extra bases. 1 run is in. Let's see if they'll send him. They're going to send him. Here comes the throw, and not in time. And the Bobcats on the scoreboard again. Just a good piece of hitting by Austin Knight, a double down the third baseline. These guys come off the bus swinging the bat.
They really do. They can really hit the baseball. Rush.
Stepping to the plate now, Connor Barron. He was hit by a pitch. There goes a base hit.
They just hit it.
Right up the middle, and that's going to bring another run in. And as they say in the business, the hits just keep on coming. And he slides into second base. That's an old radio phrase. I know you know that one.
That's it.
So DeCoeur up with 2 out and 2 on. Sends that to right center, and they're not going to be able to come up with get 1 run in. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he is safe. And the throw down to third gets away, and the base runner advances DeCoeur down to third base. And when it rains, it pours. So give DeCoeur a double on the play. Carter scores, and Whitfield scores. Wheeler delivers. That one hit right back up the box. That's going to get a run in. It may get 2 runs in. It does. A 2 RBI single, and it's now 8-0. Luke Lowry backs off the rubber. He may be enjoying the moment right now. 1 pitch away from ending this game and picking up another state championship. Lowry delivers. Strike 3! Struck him out! Wow. That game is over. A no-hitter. A no-hitter for Luke Lowry. And the Bobcats are going crazy. A no-hitter for Lowry. How do you wind up a 10-0 season? You go 11-0 and you throw a no-hitter in the state championship game. What a performance by Lowry tonight.
Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Prior to this, you stayed hungry. I was asked by one of the reporters, what is it about you guys, about you seniors? You're winners. You're winners. Guys, go through and do what you've done. It's amazing. You know, 1 ball game prior to this year. You know, sure we have 5 losses this year, but hey, you did a great job. It's a tough schedule. Each and every one of you, everybody on this team played an important role. As tough as it was not getting you in there, you were such a big part of this team. You did a great job for us. Unfortunately, you just put pitch on the staff with some guys that know how to name pitch and slam the door. You know, and guys stepping up. Griff, big hit. Ethan Whitfield, there's always somebody who steps up as a senior who maybe didn't get a lot of playing time, but we had 2 guys this year. You know, Dylan Anglin, the year you had. BP, welcome, thank you. Great job. Austin Carter, solid throughout everything you've done. Bradley Smith, what a year you had. So hot during the playoffs.
Great lead off there, too.
Yes.
Did a great job.
Connor, you know, with everything that you've been through this year and all the attention, you handled it well. And what a great season, great career you've had. Tyler Simmons, there you are. Outstanding year. Defensively, you stepped up. Offensively, you stepped up. You had some great games early. I know you didn't get to pitch much late, but you were there for us. Great job. Everybody. For
Austin.
What a great year you had, buddy. I love you. 9 home runs when you couldn't even hit a home run. Oh, God, big hits tonight. All you guys, you juniors, you 10th graders. Great teammates. When you knew you weren't probably going to get a shot outside of base running or possibly doing something coming in defensively, you were there in the dugout. And you encouraged them. You were there. I tip my hat to you. Zach Farm, what a great job you've done for us as a manager. All you other managers, what a great job you've done. Coaches, I told on the interview today on the radio, I said I got the best assistant coaches anybody could have, and I really believe that. They do a tremendous job. You guys, as you move on, whether you're going to play in college or you're not, especially if you are going to play, you'll realize what you had. Wear this. Of course, you can ask any of those other guys who've been a part, who've come back, and who'll tell you that. How much they miss it. Fellas, tremendous effort. Tremendous. And I can't say enough. Blake, thanks for your help being there and being a part. We pushed Doc on the bigger and better things, so you filled his role, did a very good job. I know they're going to try to run us off here in a minute. We ride together, as always. One last time. Guys, I love all of you. Seniors, you know what I feel about you. Whether I've known you since you were 8, 9 years old, or whether it's just been recent or whenever it was. I love you and I appreciate your effort, your hard work, all the sweat. It makes a difference. 4 in a row. Give God the glory. As always, give God the glory. Let's get our prayer.
Meanwhile, Sumrall looked to earn its 4th straight state championship as it played Moorville. Southern signing Luke Lowry on the mound. He was stingy this evening. A number of strikeouts early, and he got the run support he needed in the 3rd. Austin Knight with a rope down the line. Zach Jones would come around, and while that ball is rolling around out there on the fence, Bradley Smith is chucking around as well. But the story tonight was Lowry. He went 7, and ladies and gentlemen, this young man didn't give up a hit all night long. A no-hitter for the senior, and the 4th straight title for Sumrall, the final, 8-0.
You know, when you have this group of seniors, and my son's included, it certainly will be one that has to be at the very top.
It's unbelievable. We got crowd support like we have here at Sumrall. I can't speak enough about them. It wouldn't be possible without them behind our backs. Just like every game we go to, we have a bigger crowd than they do.
Sumrall wins again in the last 4 years. Sumrall has won 133 games and lost just 12. That's crazy.
It's really phenomenal for a small-sized town that we have to have the turnout that we have for our big ball games, and we just really appreciate them honoring us tonight.
But it wouldn't have been possible without all of them. You know, they backed us all year, even when we lost a few games or something. You know, they never lost support in it, so it's always great to have a big crowd like we have at every game.
New York Mets. Next up, the Florida Marlins will be drafted. Marlin select draft ID 0147, Barron Connor, a shortstop from Sumrall High School in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Florida selects Connor Barron, a shortstop from Sumrall High School in Mississippi.
And moved to second base this year for his high school team, but he's also committed to Southern Mississippi, where he could replace B.A. Volmuth over there.
We
haven't seen him go off the board yet.
Volmuth may be back there, so who knows? Who knows what happens? Depends on when he goes. But if he's going to be a second baseman, he could be an offensive-minded guy. Swings the bat pretty well, decent size. Probably was going to get too big to stay at shortstop anyway.
Interesting. Mississippi had a pretty strong year, at least from talking to some scouts, how strong the state was there. But I saw some comparisons to Reed Brignac, this kid, obviously as a high school kid. Not a bad comparison.
Yeah, also went 15 for 15, stealing bases, so might have some speed. Or he might just, really know how to take a lead.
Some speed. Some instincts, too, on the
skills.
baseball.
Little stats there, the high school stats. You never know what to make of them. Here we go, the Los Angeles Dodgers up next.
Philadelphia. Philly select ID number 121, Knight, Austin Knight, catcher, Sumrall High School, hometown Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Philly select Austin Knight, a catcher from Sumrall High School in Mississippi. That concludes round 43. We'll begin round 44.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.